Awesome. Hey, everybody. I am so incredibly excited to be here with my friend Cassie. We have a awesome, really fascinating episode of our coast to coast lifestyles today. We are going to be talking about our housing market differences, which honestly is pretty much the whole reason why she and I decided to do this in the first place, because we met a while back. Just we were speakers on a panel and we just hit it off. And every time we chat, we're like, hey, here's this fun little thing about my market. Tell me about yours. And so it really kind of spurred us wanting to do this whole thing. And I'm so excited to get started with this. And like, our markets are so fun to talk about.
They are. And what's super exciting is like, guys, this is going to be like real life live. Like we are actually live with you guys. And we're going to be very authentic because we've talked about just in conversation, like we feel like that there's probably some pretty big differences in our stats, if you will, which I'll be talking about just to make it. We did kind of try to compare areas like kind of as apples to apples as we can. So I'm going to be going over market statistics for Harrison County, Mississippi. And then Heather, you're doing.
Yep. I'm doing basically Seattle's east side. So as far as like square miles go, we're roughly equivalent in size.
Right.
But yeah, Seattle's east side and Washington.
Awesome. So yeah, that's going to be super exciting. So are we just going to like jump right in?
I guess so.
Okay. Hey, one
Sweet.
thing for both of us though, interest rates went down just a hair like the last day or two. So that was super exciting. So okay, so I would say first let's look at our months of inventory. I don't know if we're gonna see a huge difference here. But basically the months of inventory, for those that don't know, that's how many months it would take to sell what you have actively on the market. So if generally in the real estate world over the history, 5 to 6 months is considered like kind of a balanced market. And if it's less than that, it's a seller's market. If it's more, it's the buyers. So we kind of like before we got on air, we wrote our stuff down, but we did not share with each other. So this is going to be a surprise for both of us and all of you guys. So all right, Heather, ready with your months of inventory?
Oh, that's a big difference.
5.
Oh man, yeah, we have a month and a half of inventory on Seattle's east side.
Insane. So I feel like it must be real rough to be a buyer over there, huh? Right now.
You know, it's we have our ebbs and flows. We definitely got up to like over 2 at one point, which for us, like we kind of talked about before we went live, like the COVID market kind of changed like how we viewed months of inventory. So we have like a good chunk of buyers that still have the advantage, but then we also have like this interesting chunk of sellers who definitely have the advantage. So it's definitely really fascinating.
Yeah, we could do a whole live about that, but that might.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, what are we looking at next?
How about we do the average cumulative days on market, which for those who don't know, essentially is the total amount of time that your home is actively on the market.
Right.
So yeah, so best layman terms way of describing it. Yeah. But yeah, so it's our average for that. You ready?
Yes.
I'm so excited for this. All right, 1, 2, 3. 20. Ooh.
53. So honestly, I would say it is surprising that there's a pretty big difference, but I think that actually really makes sense with what we just looked at. Like, because mine's about double, and we've got about double the amount of inventory. So I think like that's actually pretty consistent. I might would have been surprised about that, but since we looked at the inventory, I think that's pretty much what I was expecting. So your houses are selling quick.
Yep, makes sense. All right.
How about, okay, speaking of quick, so if it's what it actually sold to as compared to its original list price. So it's a little bit different than like what it sold if there's price reductions and things. But what people originally put it out there in the market at, what did it sell for?
Yeah.
Ready?
So you're talking percentage, right? Just to confirm.
Percentage, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
There we go.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Pretty close.
All right. Hot. You got some hot.
99 to 94.3.
Okay, so I think all right, tell us about our next one.
Okay, so this is, of all of them, this is the one I am most excited to do. Because this has been like the center of most of our conversations has been the median sales price for our areas. Like we've literally, what was it, last week that we called each other and we're like, hey, you never believe this house I'm walking in right now, and like what the price point is and what I'm looking at.
We know it's going to be drastically different. We do know that. But we have purposely kept this information secret from each other for this moment. So let's do it.
All right. So median sales price. 1, 2. You ready?
Go.
3. Oops. Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay, I knew it was going to be different, but oh my God.
What was that 1.41? That's insane.
So to be fair,
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking it yours would be probably like double or triple.
Yeah. So what was really funny? Oh, I just got really blurry. Why am I so blurry all of a sudden? I don't know. Anyways, I'll just keep talking while my camera decides to figure itself out. So
I think you're focused on that. I think it's just in shock like we are, and your camera was just
there we go. Just held it here. So what was really funny when Cassie and I were trying to decide on whether or not to like do county to county versus like area, like the amount of space. Mm-hmm. I was looking at my county numbers while we were still figuring it out. And by the way, King County is like, what did we say? Like triple or quadruple the size of your county as a whole?
Yeah, our county is like 900 and something, and yours is like almost 3,000, something like that. So it's a very substantial difference. Yeah.
Yep. So for what it's worth, what I found really interesting is that, and for those who don't know the greater like Seattle, King County, East Side area, is we are like a really interesting mix of housing because we have farmland, we have city, we have low income housing, we have the billionaires that live here. Like we have a massively wide range of people in one county. And so when you look at the county's median sales price, we're actually at 800,000. So it's not as drastically different. But when you're looking, again, like we decided like the area equivalent, that area just happens to be where all the billionaires live, where all the techies live. And so that's one of the reasons that those prices are so drastically higher.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Does Bill Gates live there?
Yes. Bill Gates. Yep. Bill Gates. So this price includes like
this. I feel like they
I mean, I'm not besties with him, but I at least know. So all the big ones like
Microsoft is there, right?
Yep. Yeah. Microsoft and Amazon are both headquartered here. So Bezos lives here, and he and Bill Gates actually live in the same community. And then when Alan, I'm brain farting on his first name, but when he was still alive, the other Microsoft co-founder, he was in Mercer Island, so King County, but not Seattle's east side. So his wouldn't be in this region. But so that it's a little skewed because a lot of our money is on Seattle's east side. Mm-hmm. But it still makes it a really funny number to look at. We're literally $1.2 million different in our median sales price.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind.
can you buy like anything for my median sales price? Can you buy anything for 250,000? You think? I mean, we won't go deep with it, but just off the top of your head, if I said, Heather,
Yeah.
buy me a $250,000 house, would you be like, probably not?
In our entire MLS or in my area?
In your area.
No. You might be able to find a condo.
Yeah.
Maybe small
like
little condo, like
or something. Yeah.
off the path.
Like,
but even then, I doubt you could get it for 250. It would probably be like 350 or above.
Gotcha. Well, we'll dig into that deeper on our further episodes. So I'm curious, like, I know we didn't really have a comparative, but like, I just wanted to give you my median price per square foot, and you have something close, right?
Yeah, I have the average price per square foot in my stats.
Our last reveal here. So let's just see what this is. Because, I mean, maybe the difference is that your houses are just a lot bigger than ours.
Yeah.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oops. There we go.
Okay, that's not it. It's not. Houses are just much.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, we're gonna dig into this deeper on our further episodes. We're also gonna talk about what Heather like, different things to do, different entertainment industry. Veterans Day is coming up, so talk about maybe some of our military presence and things like that. So we got lots and lots of fun stuff. I don't know if we could ever like. At least for nerds like me, I don't know if we could ever do one as fun as this one, but we're gonna do our best to try.
Yeah. No, we both love nerding out about stats, and then our areas are just so drastically different when it comes to things to do, military presence. Just the topography is different. It's just it's really, really cool looking at such drastically different markets and comparing them together. So I am incredibly excited to see kind of what the future holds for this new thing we're doing.
Yeah, me too. So we will see you guys all next week.
Sounds good. See you, everybody.